Hi friends, welcome to the Next.js series. In this tutorial, we're gonna see add to cart functionality. Before going to that, in the last two tutorial, we had seen how to fetch all the items from the database, and also we had seen how to fetch a single item from the database. So here I have a 10 documents in the products collection. We have displayed all the 10 products we have displayed here. So once I click this view details, you can see we have fetched a single particular item from the database, single item from the database. So once we have displayed, and you will be getting some warning like only plain object can be passed to the client component from the server component. If suppose you are getting this particular array, what you can do is in the products action we have used the use server directly because we have used the server action. So lean method we have used. If suppose you are getting the error, here we have used the find method to fetch all the 10 items from the database. So here I have a 10 products. I have to map all the 10 products. Here I have a underscore id. I have to convert this into string, and also we have to convert this images into string so that you can avoid this particular error. So and also we have to, instead of products written, we have to return this particular serialized product. So likewise we have to fetch a single item that we have used a method called find by id method to fetch a single item. So in the product, whatever the single product, right, we don't have any array, we don't want to use any map method. So here underscore id single product, we have only one id. That id we have to convert this into string, and also we have to convert this into two string, so that we can avoid that particular warning. So we have seen this, right? Uh, so once we have displayed this particular item, single item, once I click this add to cart, my this product, this single product has to be added to the cart. So for that we have to write a functionality. So for that I don't want to go to the products, I go to the product list. So in the product list we have in the product id we have passed. So in the product page, the we will be getting this product action, whatever the product we have written, and this product is holding that particular product. So this product I have passed the props to this product list. This product list I have displayed my images, the product dot image, product dot name, description, and price from the props. So I have to add a button here, add to cart. In this button, once I click this add to, once I click this button, I have a function. So this function would call, and here I have passed the props here. This uh, product is a props which we have, the product we have. So that add to cart, I have passed this product. So this add to cart will go here. Here I have a product. So what I have to store it in some storage. So when I click this particular add to cart, what I have to do, I have to store it in some array. So in this I have a cart and set cart. The whatever the product I have set in the cart. So I have, if I click this particular add to cart, you can see the particular cart item has been added here. So if I click another time, it's executing another time. So it's not in the same storage. If I have two times I have clicked in the same array, have to zero one array have to display. So I have a cart dot length has to be 2. Now I have only one. Whenever I click this, I have only one. So it should not be like this. So for that I have to use a dot operator, a spread operator. So here I have to give a cart. So in this cart I have to pass this. So here I have to iterate this. So for that, so here I have a cart, whatever the product, whichever, whenever I click this, this will be added in the array 0 1, like that. So for that I have to use a map method to listing all the cart items. So for that I have to use a, so I have already done this, so I will explain this. So in the cart, if suppose I'm just execute save this, I click this particular add to cart. So here I have to execute this, it's saving. So here I have a add cart dot length. So now the cot is 0, my cot value will be 0. So 0, there is no value, mapping will not be done. So the total item in cot will be 0. The total price the cot is 0. Right now you will be display, whenever I refresh it, you could see I will be getting cot 0. It's not loading. So once it's been loaded, we will be seeing that particular output. Suppose if I adding three products in the cart, so that cart length will be 0 1 2. So 3 will be my cart length. The item, three items will be, so in the cart I have three, so I have to list all the product. So all the product have a image, name, description, price. So like that, I have a, if I have a three product, I have to iterate for three times. It's loading. So here, uh, so here I have a total price. So if I have a three product in my three items in my cart value, I have to use a reduce method. So here I have a total and the items which we have in the cart. In the cart we have a three items, so the high I have to pass, you can give any name here. So here initially the total value is 0. Item dot price I have, for example, here this is a example, you can see. So if I have a item 1 price is 10, item 2 price is 15, item 3 price is 7. So I have to add this three objects of array. So initially the total value is 0. So here 0 plus item dot price is 10 now. So 0 plus 10 is 10. The total value will be 10 now. So now the total value will be 10 and this item dot price will be 15. So you will be getting a total of 25. So the like that, item 3 value is 7.25. The total price is 25.50, and also we have a 7 point, we if we have add this, you will be getting 32 as a total. So like that, this reduce method will be working like this. So dot to fixed is all about, you have to get a two decimal point after that. So for that, so here I have to have, so here once I click the add to cart, you will be getting, so initially I have 0 0 0, so my cart value I haven't added, so 0 will be my uh, cart value. The total cart item is 0. Now I have added, now I am just adding, the 2 will be added. So because my it's iterating, so here I have used the spread operator, that's why we will be getting to, if I add to cart three items, so totally my price will be like 89.87 using this reduce method to, this is two fixed of two, so two decimal point you will be getting. So this is all about the adding of this particular total value. So here I have a three cards, so here you can see, so the three times it is iterated, my card value will be 3. So if I click another time, my card value will be 4. So the like that you will be getting that. So if I go back and if I click some other value view items, if I want to add this particular cart, my cart value 0, total item is 0, my total price is 0, but it should not be like that. My cart value will be 4, the total price will be some other price which we had added. I have added three items in my cart. Here I have reinitialized this. So here that particular item product only have added, it's not for the other product. So that we have to use a create contact api. In the react, you have used the context api to pass property So the all over the so in all the products we can pass as a props using this create context, so that we can avoid this particular problem. So we will be seeing this in next tutorial. So thank you all of you. So this is all about the reduce method to add this particular price. So thank you, we will be seeing in the next tutorial.